Yeah, but we're going to keep on. Right, hello. This will be Andromeda Galaxy in a minute.
Oh wow.
We'll see what happens. When I've got it in focus, I'm just waiting for it to take a few test shots, and then we'll get it in focus, and then we'll put it in the right place on the screen, which I'm hoping is going to be up or down. We'll find that out in a minute. It's hard operating the telescope from inside, by the way, because you don't know which direction you're going. So we'll see if I've gone the right way now, and then we'll get it together. So give me a few seconds to get this sorted out. Well, I say a few seconds, give me a couple of minutes, and then we'll get some focus on this. And try and move it to the right place as well. Okay, so I think we're going the wrong way. Let's try that. 3. Capture series. Yeah, I'm going to have to take my time a little bit tonight. That was a little bit rushed trying to set that up. It took us 3 attempts to polar align it today. So I don't know what reason. I think we were just losing stars everywhere. So let's see now if I can put that in the center of the screen in a minute, and then we'll move on. Oh, so many to start with. This is amazing. 6 viewers off the bat.
Jeez.
Very happy with that result. Never had so much. So thanks to everyone that subscribed yesterday and today. That's been bloody amazing.
Thank you. That's insane.
It will be when we can get this in focus. Oh, we're going the right way now. So if we hit that button again. Capture series. Yeah, we'll get this one. This is a good one. It's a good one. When it's in focus, it's amazing. Yeah, it wasn't part of the fun today, let me tell you. 3 times we had to redo it, restart the scope, redo the whole setup. 1, the cable came out. 2, we couldn't find the right stars. And then 3, Ancient Aliens. This is one of my favourite programs. I absolutely love Ancient Aliens. I think it's brilliant and probably closer to the truth than we'll ever get. Yeah, well, today you should be able to see the Andromeda Galaxy, so this should be pretty cool. Yeah, and also I'm looking at this other screen, so it might take me a little while to. All right, did I go I went the wrong way again, didn't I? So let's go slow capture, and then we'll move it a little bit. So we'll move it. No, I'll move it after I've done that. We have to wait a minute every time we do this. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. And then we'll bring it that way. Attach, and then up a dash like that. We'll see where we ended up. Come on, this is brilliant. I've never seen so many subscribers in all my days, especially on anything I've ever done. So I thank you all so much for this. And another. I can't read any of these names that are coming up, by the way. Especially that one. Tube Tanton. Okay, we're getting there. And then we'll move it along a little bit more, up a little bit more. So there. It's all good, all guesswork this first bit. And I won't know for a whole minute after I've done these adjustments, so but it will look amazing in a minute. I guarantee that. And when we've got it aligned and in focus, then I'll start chatting about it. But until then, all my concentrations are going to go on this. Okay, that moved it that way, but now we're more in focus, but just out of line. So we'll go focus 1, focus 2, and then we'll move it that way. 2, Yeah, a lot of people appeared to see that Reddit post, which was really, really cool. I've got a couple of Huskies waiting to come in, so hang on 1 second. We'll deal with them as well. Okay, Zach, you'll have to take over with the chat for a second because I'm concentrating on this. So you can answer people, and I'm just going to carry on with this for a second. Okay, that's looking much better. So focus-wise, that's looking brilliant. So now what we've got to do is bring it more into the middle. To believe. Let's try 4 hits on that. Hello, Kareem. How you doing? As I say, Zach, you take over from that for a second, and I'll continue with trying to get this in line. Yeah, I've got one Alaskan Malamute and I've got one Siberian Husky as well, female Siberian and a male Malamute at the moment. Hey Jake, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Oh, I moved it way offline then, didn't I? Okay, so let's get it back. So that was that way. Let's go 1, 2, 3. It will be. Yeah, one of them actually lives outside pretty much. The Malamute stays outside as much as he can. I think he's in his little dog house at the moment, to be honest. Mia, she likes to stay inside. She's a bit of a wuss when it comes to being outside. She likes the comfort of the life. It's taken a while to catch it, but hang on a minute. It's an English accent, is what you're hearing. We live in the UK in a place called Buckinghamshire, which normally has really cloudy, overcast skies. It's probably the worst place to ever make a hobby like this from, to be honest. This is the first time this year that I've been able to get out there with the scope. Well, second time, obviously, if you count yesterday as well. where's it ended up now? Oh, we're getting it back. We're getting it back. So we need to go 1, 2, 3. I think we maybe go. So let's just do 1, 2, 3 for now, and then we'll see where it ends up. Yeah, when that comet does arrive, let's just hope. Let's just hope that we get to see it, and it's not a cloudy night, which is, like I said, very rare in Aylesbury at the moment. But we'll see. We'll get there, and hopefully, I don't know how long it's going to be up there for, and hopefully we'll get a good view from it from the garden. If the neighbours' trees aren't in the way, the neighbours' trees do tend to get in the way quite a lot. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, Jake, is just trying to get it in line and get it in the centre of the screen. But it's just really hard when you're trying to do it inside and everything's upside down and back to front. Okay, didn't seem to move at all then. So let's go through there.
Just gonna sort out that chat box.
Yeah, because it's in the way.
Yeah. That chat is very active.
That's better. Thank you, mate.
There is.
There's always a mess when I come on these. I haven't bothered brushing it, so excuse that. Excuse the look. It's an old man look is what it is. And even that camera's backwards to me, so that's better, isn't it? A little bit flatter. You got snow. Whereabouts are you? What part of the world are you in? It's got all the snow. Aha, now we're getting somewhere. So now we've done it that way. So now that's got to be, let's try down. We tried down before, so I think we're going to try up 2, up 3. Let's try that. I'm also shooting with that filter that we had on last night on, so it might be a little bit harder to see through this. But you did anyone see the results of the of yesterday's stream, by the way? Where's it gone now? It's gone right off the screen there, so that was too far. So now we'll go. I knew I went the wrong way then. From St. Louis, wow. Greetings from India, from La Paz. Greetings from the USA. What time is it in USA at the moment? Well, different times, obviously, because got Dallas, Texas. But everyone coming in, this is fantastic. Now all I need to do is give you an image. Yeah, the Orion Nebula was yesterday. That's right. Did you get to see the result of it? I'll show it to you in a minute. Oh, here it comes. It's coming back now. So that's there. So now we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that should now, with any luck, be dead in the middle of the screen. When I've got this in line, I'll even put the photo up that we took yesterday. But when I've got this in the right place on the screen first. Hey from Texas, Bacon, how you doing? Bacon Squids. We're covering quite a bit of the world today, actually. This is amazing. I've been sitting here quite lonely on YouTube, just putting it up there and just not telling anyone, to be honest, until Zach came along and told everyone. So I'm actually really happy you've all come to join me. Let's just hope I can give you something to look at. Ah, we're getting there. We are getting there. So let's go. One more down. And then one more across that way. From Norway. Wow. And Colorado. Loving this. We are literally covering the world here, aren't we? We just need Australia to join in. It's probably the wrong time of day for them. Well, actually, no, it's coming to the morning, so you never know. Chicago. This is really people from all over. This is fantastic. Okay, so now it's down to there. So now it's down. So if it's down, we've got to go up, which is that way now. 2, 3. 3 up, and we should be there. This should be the one. With any luck, the next shot that comes out in 1 minute is going to be. We've got Poland as well. Fantastic. My granddad's from Poland. I couldn't tell you what part because he was in the States and everywhere else. He moved around way before I was even thought of. So obviously I only knew him when he came to the UK, but he did originate from Poland. I know that much. move up a great deal, did it? So let's try that again. Let's go that way. 1, 2. I'm doing this from the UK in a place called Buckinghamshire. Where are you from, Pearl? Oh, that went totally the wrong way then. So we'll go back this way. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The voice is very delayed compared to the webcam.
Is it?
Yeah, let me fix that.
Okay, you fix that.
Is it this one?
Desktop audio. No, it's still the character
Is it
interface.
home?
Yeah, home. Yeah, that's the one. So,
Do you believe in aliens, Dad? Do you believe in aliens?
yeah, I think so. So,
do you believe in aliens, Dad?
I mean, there has to be honest, doesn't there? There has to be aliens out there because we cannot be the only species in this entire universe. I mean, not even, well, yeah, in this entire universe, we just can't be. I mean, the galaxy that we're taking photos of today, when I find it, when I get it back in there, has got 1 trillion stars in it. And the one that we live in has got 1 trillion stars in it as well.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
I'm using a Skywatcher 200p reflector, Dobsonian. And yeah, I know it's great that Zach helps me out. He needs to, he's the only tech savvy one here.
18 years. Have you ever seen the International Space Station through the telescope?
Not through the telescope, no, because it moves so quick across the sky, I just can't track on it. But I will get it. Hi, Norway. You deal with the chat for a second.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll deal with this because I'm going all over the place with this scope at the moment. At the moment, it's sitting right there at the bottom of the screen.
Andromeda?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it shouldn't be. It should be more in the middle.
Well, yeah. Based on our chemical composition, there has to be. We're not the only ones, surely, someone said. Which I totally agree with.
Yeah, you've got to base everything on that. The fact that we just, it's absolutely impossible that we are the only race.
Thanks, Angela. How long does it take to capture?
At the moment, I'm only doing 1 minute just to try and find it.
Why don't you put it down so you can see the image quickly?
To be honest, you're probably right. I should bring it down to 30 seconds.
Have you read the book series?
Of Ancient Aliens?
No, the 3-body problem.
No, I haven't.
And if so, what are your thoughts on it?
I've never seen it, but it sounds very interesting. Alright, we're coming back. We are getting it back. So that was that way. I think. 1, 2, 3.
Put it down to 30.
Let's put that down to 30 seconds.
Or 10, yeah.
Yeah, we only need 10 seconds last, don't we?
No. It's a bit more than 10 seconds.
Yes, we're in the middle. Okay, so we went that way. Now we're there. So if we're there and we're there,
Which way would it be, up or down?
We're going to go that way. Is coming across at a slight angle. So if we go 1 hit that way, I think.
Sometimes I worry if we would be able to meet the intelligent life present in the universe like that. Or would that be catastrophic?
I think it would probably be catastrophic when we meet them, because I think we've just got that nature to kind of almost kill everything that we see. Do you know what I mean? So that is now that way. So that's moved it there. So now I need up to 1, 2, and then 1 more across that way.
That's down. So do 2 this way.
No, I think that's probably about right.
I reckon it's going to go there.
Everything's back to front because we're from out there, and then the scope might be upside down as well. So there it is.
Yeah,
okay,
enough.
right. So I was right. So now we just need to bring that up a bit, which is this way. That 1 here. We'll get this in the middle in a minute. Trust me.
I reckon because we've seen no other life. There was this video I watched. It's called The Great Filter. So there are other civilizations like us, and the reason they're not there is because they've hit a filter that is almost impossible to get through, and we will eventually reach it. Like global war, or just a disease that wipes us out. Just something stopping us from becoming galactic.
Okay, 1 more small one, and then it should be in the middle, he says. And then we can do some larger shots then. Actually get some imagery going on. Oh, that's really close now. I think, if that's it. That is it in the middle, isn't it? Yes. Alright, cool. So we need to go 1 more down. 2 more down, just for that a bit. Try that.
What's your view about alien abductions?
Do you know what? I'm becoming more and more in agreement that they happen. To be honest, there are three types of aliens that we apparently know about on this planet. There's the Greys. That went the wrong way, didn't it? So let's go 1, 2.
Personally, I'm against them. Do you want me to? I reckon they need to stop abducting us.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't agree with them abducting us. Obviously, I just know that they're here, and that's what I think anyway. I'm pretty certain that there is something else on this planet as well that keeps checking us out. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? What did we do last time, Zach?
No idea, you're on your own.
I think I need to go. I think I need to go this way. No, we've done that way, so it's now got to be that way. It's the only way we haven't tried yet.
What would be the scariest thing an alien can say to us? They know you're here.
Yeah. Or come with me.
Or no, like run or something.
Yeah, run or come with me. Or even if they spoke our language, then I think I'd be even scared. Okay, so that was, what button did I press then?
Press this one.
Okay, right. So now I need to press that one twice. 1, 2, 3. Let's try 3 and see where that takes us to.
Would you prefer to meet an alien or not?
It depends under what situation or what circumstance, to be honest. I think I'd like to.
But everyone will call you crazy if it's just like in the backyard. Like, you're right, mate. Nothing happened.
Nothing did move, did it? Right, and which way did I press then?
3 that way.
I did 3 that way, yeah. So let's do another 1, 2. It's so hard to forget today.
The setup was long.
Yeah, it was very long.
We restarted 3 times. What temperature is it? It's 0.
Oh, right. So now we're getting it. So that was that
another
way, wasn't
2.
it? So another 2 this way?
Yeah.
1, 2.
And then go 1 up just to see if it's left or right. Half of the subs on YouTube don't show, as not everyone has their subscribers public. So if you did subscribe and it didn't come up, thank you very much. It's been mind-blowing how many people have subscribed.
Yes, now we're somewhere. Right, so now that was up and that way, so now we just need to go, what, down? Down 2?
Yeah.
Down 1. Let's go down 1 and see what happens.
What's your favourite galaxy to watch?
This one when I find it. Because it's the biggest. I mean, literally this one, when I put it through the camera last time, it takes up the whole frame of the camera. So from top to bottom, and it's absolutely amazing. I mean, I've done one called the Whirlpool Galaxy that's 33 million light years from us. What was that?
Down.
Was that down?
No, that was up.
Are you sure?
Oh no, that was down.
That was down, yeah. So that's up.
Do you reckon you'll be able to catch the new oxygen cloud that was recently found near Andromeda?
Yeah, possibly tonight. Is it found? Was it found near Andromeda? I don't know about that.
If it was found with the James Webb Telescope, we'll get nowhere near. But
yeah, you're right. Absolutely nowhere near.
Fun theory is that we've already been contacted, but they've decided we weren't intelligent enough. Huh?
Where did it go?
Off the screen. But in which way?
Well, we went up, didn't we?
Yeah, I know, but did it go left or right?
So if we go
down 2.
Oh, is that it there?
No. So right now it looks really bright because we've got the exposure down to 10 seconds while we figure out the camera placement. But then we'll start to get nice and big. There it is.
There it is. Alright, so that was down 2.
So down another 2.
Down another 2.
And then you should be perfect. Because it's not exactly up, down, left, right. It's just to the side of it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind
So
of.
it'll come down.
It's up. It's kind of up almost directly above us, but a little bit to the west. But the scope just doesn't seem to match up with the controller, especially when you're facing the wrong way. Right, that brought it in a bit more. So now what was down?
Two.
Another 2 down. 1, 2.
Thank you, Ryan Knapp.
Or Nap. I
Nap.
think it's you. Don't. I would. Don't,
Yeah,
I wouldn't have thought you would pronounce the K. But
No.
it depends what country you come from,
Ryan
I guess, isn't it? Ah, right.
That's
okay, one
brilliant.
more, one more.
Risky.
One more down?
Yeah.
There. One
Playing
more
with
down.
fire.
Right, playing with fire. Let's do a larger capture. Oh no, let's do one more at this one and see where it ends up.
Your date is still delayed a little bit, but I can't really fix it. Yeah, that's perfect.
That's good enough, isn't it? Right, so let's now open that up to 2 minutes. Capture the series.
Right, cool. Yeah.
Now you can deal with that for a second.
While I figure out why it's delaying. I didn't know you could do it minus sync. If anyone knows Streamlabs and knows why the audio isn't matching the video, and you know why, that'd be great. Oh wait, I can sort of see the waveform. Hold on. Hello. Hello. Sorry, I'm just testing out the audio. No idea why it's being delayed. Hello. Hello. Okay. That'd be a bit far-fetched, I reckon. Yeah. It would be awesome. How cool would it be if we found a starship? Spaceship.
Well, I don't know if it would be. So how cool do you think it's going to be?
Well, I don't reckon we'll be able to spot it if we did find one.
That's a valid point.
So it'll be unknown.
Yes, there we go. And you can start to see some of its dust lanes as well. Look.
Yeah.
So as we get now, then that's. I don't want to move it, but I feel we might have to just a little bit to bring it down a tiny bit. But I don't know which way that is.
I reckon that's perfect.
I'd say.
Well, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you're right. Don't touch it. Leave it where it is. We're going to do 30 shots.
So run us through what we're doing.
Okay, so we're going to do 30 shots now at 2-minute exposures.
And what will this accomplish?
This will basically mean that later on tomorrow, I will have 30 2-minute exposures of the Andromeda galaxy, which I will then stack together in a special program that I have that stacks all of the photos together and does various other things to it, and which I'll show you at a later date also as well. Put them all together, then I'll go into Photoshop and I'll do a little bit of processing, with levels and waves and curves and all that kind of stuff. And then you get this amazing colour shot.
Shall we show what we got yesterday?
Yeah, I think you can do that. It's in the... No, it's already in there.
Oh, is it already?
Yeah, I'll put it in. If you go to... It will say in there somewhere. It will say slideshow, yeah.
Whoa.
Right, that is the shot we took last night.
Let me just adjust that. That's what we got yesterday, which is just insane.
Yeah, and it was all black and white and very small yesterday, wasn't it? And that's what it turns out to. When you stack all those, I took 30 shots again yesterday with it, 32-minute exposures. Well, that's what I kept. I took more than that, but I only managed to keep about 30 of them. Put them all together, put them in the program, and with the filter, I think that looks absolutely amazing. And that's a really, that was a very simple, basic processing, because I'm still not very up there on the processing yet. Processing is something that's going to take me a long time to learn.
Orion for the win, very nice. Hard work pays.
It certainly did.
We'll just put that right.
We can leave that right there for a while, yeah, in small. And if anybody wants to see that, they can go to...
Click the link in the description to the Facebook page, because he puts everything there. I sorted out the description for him today, because I'm tech savvy, of course.
But otherwise, it's written at the bottom of the screen. The finished results. Go to Facebook page, DB Nebula, a view through my telescope. I know it's a bit of a long title, but that's me. That's what I do, is long titles.
Yeah, so why is it green? Is that different elements and stuff? Or is it...
Yeah, you've got gas clouds in there. So you've got... I couldn't tell you which one the greens and they are, but they're different elements. So you've got the infrared ones, which I mean, the reason I've got this filter on at the moment is it really brings out all the infrared.
40 likes on the live stream.
That's pretty good going, isn't it? Straight off.
Very good going, with 15 viewers currently watching. We had a peak of 4 yesterday.
19.
Yeah, the Streamlabs is always a bit outdated. Oh, is it okay if I use one of your photos as a cover photo on my Facebook?
You know what?
To credit?
Of course you can. 100%.
That is amazing how you're... I might have it as a background for my phone now. I need a new one.
Yeah, that is. I'm really pleased with that. I'll be pleased with that to go wherever you want to send it, to be honest. If anyone wants to use it, feel free to use it. That's only the JPEG version. The other one was too big for me to put on Facebook. It's maybe 150 meg or something like that.
Oh yeah, you can upload that to media file, and then people can download it off there.
Yeah, we could do that.
People are interested in.
Yeah, and as long as you stick a little credit on there, that'd be lovely. Because this is all for fun. It's just us having a ball and while in the night's away. And you know what? It's really nice to actually speak to other people, or to certainly talk to myself, but you know, looking at a chat regarding this, because it's just nice that other people can kind of look through the telescope as well, to be honest.
Wow. It got as far as 22, the view count.
And now it's dropping again.
Oh, 24.
Oh, that just jumped straight up to 24.
That is insane. We're almost at 2k followers from 333 yesterday.
Yeah, 333 on my YouTube channel yesterday, and you guys have smashed it right up to like 2,000. So I'm so excited about that. I've been seeing that count go up all day, and I've never seen anything like it in my life. So I'm incredibly humbled.
He's had the Streamlabs on in the background, and every so often a follower notification will come through and go ding, and his face will just light up in a smile or he's just talking to everyone because he's got really loud speakers. So you can just hear it throughout the house every time you got a follow. It was non-stop going on. You deserve all the love and appreciation, sir.
And so do you. Life of a bored human.
Relatable.
So, do you want to know something about the Andromeda Galaxy?
Yes, please.
Let's find out how we deal with that. So, maybe if we do that, there we go. Go to that. Hopefully, that's still on the shot there when we do it. Okay, the Andromeda Galaxy, also known as Messier 31. Now, we spoke about Messier yesterday, but there weren't a lot of people watching the stream. Messier is Charles Messier. He was the discoverer of various objects out to space. He was one of the people that was checking them out and looking through his telescopes in the early days. Then you had William Herschel and his family. I don't know if it's brother or sisters or wife or whatever, but they then started the NGC catalogue, which is new. Oh, I've forgotten it now. New General Catalogue. That's right, the New General Catalogue. And anyway, so it's Messier 31 or it's NGC 224, and originally called the Andromeda Nebula. This is a barred spiral galaxy with a diameter of 152,000 light years, approximately 2 million light years from Earth, 2.5 million light years from Earth.
It's going to collide with us, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but it's going to take a hell of a long time to get there. They reckon it about 2 million years. I mean, it's, you know, that's kind of a bit open, but anyway, from Earth, and it's the nearest largest galaxy to the Milky Way. The galaxy's name stems from the area of Earth's sky in which it appears, the constellation of Andromeda, which itself is named after the princess who was the wife of Perseus in Greek mythology. The viral mass of Andromeda Galaxy is of the same order of magnitude as that of the Milky Way, at 1 trillion solar masses. So that's 1 trillion stars. The mass of either galaxy is very difficult to estimate with any accuracy, but it is long thought that Andromeda Galaxy is more massive than the Milky Way by a margin of some 25 to 50%. So 25 to 50% bigger than the Milky Way. This has been called to the question by a 2018 study that cited a lower estimate of the mass of the Andromeda Galaxy, combined with preliminary reports on a 2019 study estimating a higher mass of the Milky Way. Andromeda has a diameter of about 152,000 light years, making it the largest member of the local group in terms of extension, whatever that means. The Milky Way and the Andromeda galaxies are expected to collide in about 4 to 5 billion years. So, okay, I've got that slightly wrong in my estimate, didn't it? In the 2 billion, but I prefer to say 2 billion. I reckon that's what it's going to be. That's what Brian Cox said.
Oh, okay.
He said it was about 2 billion years, so I'm going to go with what he says. Merging to potentially form a giant elliptical galaxy or a larger lenticular galaxy with an apparent magnitude of 3.4, which won't mean anything to any of you, to be honest.
Actually, look, my grandpa was a NASA engineer and he installed a deep love for all things astronomy in me and my siblings. since you're doing that with your family here, and I love it. So.
Oh,
You
well
probably
done.
guessed it,
That's
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, it's we are looking at the past. You're right.
Well, that one we took yesterday, this one here, that's 1,250 light years from us.
No worries, life of human. Thank you very much for dropping in.
Yeah, thank you for dropping in. That's amazing.
Let's look at the exposure.
It's such a good light.
Let's look at the main page to refresh it. How many has it done?
It's taken 6 out of 30 at the moment. And that was a little bit of knowledge on the Andromeda galaxy I've just told you all about.
Ronnie says, "Morning, my stargazing friends." Morning.
Morning. Where are you based then?
Australia.
Must be Australia if it's the morning, surely.
Brilliant, good information, he says. Yeah, War and Peace. Cool name. Yeah, but yeah, for those just joining, this is the Andromeda galaxy, and above us is Orion Nebula, the Orion Nebula that we took yesterday.
Just
fully processed.
Just there.
Straight above us.
And that was a processed image from the one we took last night, which doesn't look anything like it does now, which is quite incredible.
Yeah, if you look in the previous live streams on this channel, you could see what it looked like yesterday compared to today. So this one is I'm expecting big things. Heather, thank you.
Nice one.
Another Heather. Wow.
It's quite a lot of Heathers joining today.
Yeah. Cool name. Logging off to prelay here, but we'll surely watch the replay of this live. Cheers, you're a legend. Thank you very much.
Yes, you're a legend. Thank you very much. Oh, you can really see those dust lanes now.
Yeah,
really
that's
see them
gonna
coming
look
through.
Sick tomorrow.
Yeah, especially when you actually you'll see all of that. Can you see that line there and that line there? These are the dust lanes of the Andromeda. That's how big the Andromeda galaxy is. This bit here is literally, that's just its centre, so that would be the black hole in the middle.
Well, black holes are dark, aren't they?
No, black holes are basically sucking in all the light. So
so all the light is surrounding.
And in fact, that was the chap I met.
Yeah.
Donald Lyndon Bell. I met him once. He was round at my mum's house for dinner, if you can believe that. And he was the guy that came up with the theory that all galaxies have a black hole in the centre of them, and he worked that out through maths alone. He didn't do that. He didn't observe them. He didn't see anything. He just worked it out all through math, and it proved to be quite a discovery, to be honest, and a theory that still stands to this day. But what a lovely guy! He's just passed away recently, unfortunately. But he did this amazing program called. It was a film called The Starmen, and they basically went and visited all the observatories that they went to across America just to revisit them and see how they were. But just an amazing bloke, and I got to have dinner with him, so I was incredibly humbled by that.
Completely clear, no clouds.
Yeah, we got no clouds here at all yet.
Yeah.
I think they're coming.
Touch wood.
Yeah, touch wood.
That's not wood.
That's wood.
It's coated. Touch this. Thank you, Leo. That's a cool name. Ronnie likes nice. I've never felt less clever. You and me both.
And me.
Yeah. That's nice.
Oh yeah, it's coming together, isn't it? In fact, if we took that off for a second, took the auto off, and made the shot. Oh, that's the wrong way, I think. Go that way. Oh, that white suit right.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the shot.
Okay.
It's all auto. So.
Oh, that's the display. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll let that work it out for the next exposure. But we got the focus pretty good.
That must have been a great experience. Did you geek out with him?
Yeah, I did actually, because we went to see the film first, and we sat there while everyone else did the Q&As afterwards, just knowing that we could ask him any question we wanted by ourselves when we got back to our own house. And I brought a mate of mine with me, who, in fact, who got me into this in the first place. He posted a picture of Saturn about 10 years ago online, and I loved it so much and went a bit weak at the knees. And so I called him up, got in touch with him. Well, there's a friend of mine who posted his picture on Facebook, and so I checked it out and saw this picture of Saturn that he took and fell in love. And so I wrote to him and I said, tell me exactly what instruments you had to take this photograph. And he compiled this long list of all the things he had, and I went through the checklist and got most of it together. Built myself a shed outside, which you see in the opening credits.
We should play it again.
Yeah, do you want to play it again?
Yeah.
Let's just do that while we're there.
Hold on, let me... Oh, yeah. Wow, we've missed a lot of comments because of that. That's sick. Only thing I can see is Polius of Orion's belt. Big Dipper, Little Dipper. Something about a lazy queen too. Says Ronnie. 2K subscribers coming soon for sure. Sharing your passion with us is cool. As
well, me sharing my passion with you is it's amazing that you guys are sharing it with me, to be honest.
27 we're watching, new record. Wow. I've never been so happy to be part of something.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's so nice.
It's such a lovely thing to say.
I recently saw a post categorizing the different meteor colours according to their tail. I'm assuming in a way it's also related to the colour of the clouds around. Probably.
Sorry, I missed that comment. What was it?
How the colour of the meteor tails probably also relate to
oh yeah, different gases that, yeah. And the different nebulas and stuff like that. Well, I mean, that's all that is. All that is basically just space dust from exploded stars. And so it's the basic elements, the primary elements, I think they're called.
Saturn can have that effect.
Saturn has an amazing effect.
Honestly, I saw it through the telescope. It was amazing. Amazing, oh my goodness. Very cool. I watched the shed opening yesterday. So clever. I agree. I was blown away when I saw that. The editing though, chef's kiss. And garden looking good too. Any vegetables?
Actually, we did have a couple of veg patches in there, but we've taken them out now because, well, just because my wife's taken over with tropical plants now, so we've actually got all tropical plants going over the bridge. We've got the palm trees up, banana trees. We've got a load of banana trees in there at the moment. Let's just hope they survive the winter. We don't know that yet, but they're all out there looking a little sad at the moment, to be honest.
Space dust from exploding stars, that's all. Haha, my mind is blown. What's it called? Supernova. When two stars collide.
Well, that's what Betelgeuse is going to do soon.
Explode, yeah.
He's going to explode, but whether it happens in our time or not.
I really hope it does. That'd be so cool.
And did you know? Here's a fact. Here's a fun fact. If you put Betelgeuse where our sun is, it would stretch out and swallow Jupiter.
I did that in Universe Sandbox 2 the other day. I was like, is that true? And I replaced it. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, that is one hell of a big planet then. That's got to be,
Planet, star.
Star, sorry. Yeah. But just think of how many millions
Massive,
and millions of miles that has to be. And that's just half of it.
That's insane. Yeah, it is just half of it.
Yeah. That is one big puppy. Talking of big puppies, where is our big puppy? Is he lying outside having fun? He's probably loving it out there today.
Well, the sofa's kind of visible. I can get him. Let's see what you're on with. .94K.
So there are actually two other galaxies in this shot as well.
Are there?
Yep. There is one right here, which is quite faint. And that one there, apparently.
What is it?
I couldn't tell you what they are offhand. Let me see if I can come back to that page, which was here. Let's see. You see that one there, and that one there.
Betelgeuse had some dimming periods lately-ish. I really
yes,
hope
it
we'll
did.
see the fireworks.
Yeah, so do I. I'm so excited to see those fireworks. 21 days apparently it will last as an extra sun in our sky.
Hey from New Zealand, love this.
Hey New Zealand, how you doing?
And any thoughts on Wormwood?
On Wormwood?
Yeah. Nibiru.
Oh, Nibiru.
Nibiru. What's that?
Nibiru, wasn't Nibiru that massive star that dead star that was just travelling around and should be in part of it should be in our solar system,
right?
But on a different, well, it should be there. Apparently, Nibiru is like
the
big
mystery
star.
the
mystery star that's there, but we never get to see it. I don't know why.
Because it's completely black.
Well, no, I just think. Well, I mean, at one point it wasn't. I think they were saying that at one point it may have collided with Earth, but then I think they decided that the Moon was what collided with Earth.
It was a planet called Theia, wasn't it? And then that formed into Earth, and a bit of that turned into the Moon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Was it Althea or Thea?
Yeah.
Something like that, wasn't it? And we don't have any of this information on us. We just kind of, every so often we're looking at Wikipedia and we've only got up. In fact, let's have a look at that. Was it Nibiru?
Yeah. We just got to see a comet here in Western Canada a couple of nights ago. It was breathtaking. While looking through the viewfinder yesterday, I saw a little. It was either a meteor or a satellite skim past. That was really good. Get a quick something to eat.
Can't find anything on Nibiru. Oh right, that's the one we're going to see soon, is it? And to be honest, there's quite a lot of light pollution in Aylesbury as well, which is why I've got this special filter on it at the moment, which seemed to do amazing work with that photo yesterday. In fact, it's pretty good tonight because we've got no moon up in the sky, so that's pretty good going at the moment. Not in this shot, we haven't seen any satellites yet, no. We've had none go across the sky today, actually. Right on the edge of the Milky Way, this is, at the moment. Hoping we would see a couple of satellite shots. I do like it when you see a satellite or a meteor come through the shot. They're always quite special then that they've actually found their way through. But it's certainly good viewing out there. That's pretty spot on today. Doesn't look like it's moved much either, so I think we're getting some good tracking today. There's a little bit of vigneting around the edge, but it's very slight. It's where the stars look like a bit 3D. But I did realign the mirror the other day, so that most of that's gone away now. All that shot's a little bit. That's good. We've got some movement on that one. It happens every so often, whether something's blown the wind's blown the telescope or whatever, or it means my tracking's gone slightly out, or it means the clouds come over. That's what happened yesterday. We had some clouds come over, and the tree got in the way of the shot, and I started to panic and started pressing the focus button instead, and it ruined everything. So today I'm not touching anything, and I'm leaving it on Andromeda all night. Well, until about, I think we've got till about 11 o'clock to be honest before we start getting cloud cover here. Yeah, the constellation of Orion, which is exactly where that shot from yesterday, this shot here, is the sword that hangs down just below his belt. So you've got Orion's belt, and then just underneath that, you've got this star that looks like a sword effectively hanging down. And that is this nebula right here. It's the only one you can see with the naked eye. And you can even take a photograph with it with your camera, and it comes out in colour as well, because I did that. Provided you've got very good eyesight and you can focus through this tiny little viewfinder, which is why I now have to focus up with a 21-inch screen. It's so much better than looking through a little viewfinder and trying to focus up with a camera. Ah, that shot's back. We've got it back now. That's much clearer. So that's 15 out of 30 so far taken. Yeah, Orion is one of my favourite constellations. I mean, I love Orion himself. Just hanging there in the sky with Betelgeuse on his shoulder, and that as his sword. Oh yeah, the stacked photos of Andromeda will be out tomorrow on that Facebook page I told you about. Not sure what time I'll get it up there. It normally takes me almost a whole day to process it.
Yes, it is a hard line running to the telescope, isn't it?
Yep, at the moment we've got hard line running to the telescope, and I've got the camera plugged in via the computer. So at the moment the telescope isn't being operated by the computer. I brought the controller in here, mainly because I don't know, there's something, I'm missing one small part of the puzzle. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the connector I've got or something isn't quite right. I think it's just because Zach hasn't had a look at it yet. When I get Zach to actually look at it, then we can hook the telescope up to the program as well. And then we can operate the whole of the telescope via the program, and it should lock into the stars a lot easier. And then I won't have all that messing around to do like we did today, because it will just lock on straight away.
Really?
And stay with them, yeah. And also, I can go into my stargazing book and download the files online and put them straight into the telescope, and then we can go through and view every single item that they've got in their catalogue there by just a click of a button.
Oh, wow.
But that's something we'll have to get sorted at a later date, because that's technology that I don't understand at the moment. I don't know why.
Halfway through. 16.95.
I think we're doing okay for light, aren't we?
Well,
What's that you're smoking?
toasted pancakes.
Toasted pancake.
Addicting
Smoking a
stuff.
pancake. Smoking a pancake.
Addicting stuff. Did you get through all the points?
Kind of.
See any satellites yet?
No, we've done that one, and I haven't seen any.
I live rural, see lots of stars. I don't know.
Yeah, I've done that as well. The Orion Nebula, we have got that, and
Can't wait to see the stacked images.
yeah, we got through that one as well. For the hard line, that's so gorgeous. We've just read.
Wow, natural streamer.
Ah, I take it from Zach. He's the natural streamer. I couldn't speak to anybody when I first started this site. Well, one, there was no one to talk to anyway, but two, I didn't actually know what to say, because it's really hard when you're talking to yourself to actually say anything, and even putting comments like what Andromeda looks like. You know, it's very hard to just sit there and talk to yourself. But now with all you guys talking, I can seem to be able to talk for England, so that's quite good.
Well, where are the dust lanes? Are they just the slight shadows?
Yeah, these slight shadows here. Can you see that? Yeah, the cursor's on the screen now. So you've got them here, and it spans out. It spans out right to about down there somewhere. So they are there, and it curls in here.
Ooh.
Oh, there's some cloud in there.
You're
gonna have a gander.
Crikey!
Zach's just gone out to inspect to see if that is cloud cover or what it is. I suspect it is cloud cover.
There's no cloud.
There's no cloud? I wonder what that's all about then. How low's the scope now? How low's the scope? I better go and have a look at that. Let's see what's going on with that. Okay, I wonder why that was then.
Still there.
Wonder if the neighbour turned his security light on and we didn't see it.
Well, it's just one bad photo.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be another one. Because the one just before it was amazing, so I don't know what all that's about.
this is incredible. We have terrible light pollution here in Bangladesh, so I've already gotten a chance to see such a beautiful night sky. Thank you so much.
Well, it's normally a little bit more beautiful than this shot you're seeing at the moment, trust me. Well, when we get it, I mean, we get so much cloud cover here, so you can keep your light pollution, but we have so many clouds, it's untrue. Come on, reconstruct. Oh, we're slightly back. No. Something's in the way.
Thank you, Lucy. How'd you get that name? That's a very rare name to have.
What?
Just Lucy.
Just Lucy?
Yeah, because there's other Lucys in the world who want that name.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, how pretty. I had a telescope as a kid, and while it was nowhere near as powerful as yours, I was fascinated looking into space. So excited to see this.
Me too, but something is going on out there at the moment. Are you sure there's no clouds?
Maybe while I was looking, my torch shining on it. That's on the case. Thank you all for the subscribers. Only a handful of them actually show up because not everyone has their subscriptions public. So thank you all. It's freezing here in the UK. It's -1. Maybe the next shot will be better.
Maybe the top of the tree.
Yeah.
I think we're getting tree now. Where's my torch?
Where's your phone?
I don't know where that is either.
That's mine. So everyone, go into the description and you'll see the Facebook page where shots like this one are. And you'll be able to see this processed image. Oh, what the hell? It's a bit different. Maybe it's the auto.
Yes, it's the goddamn tree.
And what's happened here?
So the rest of the sky does look clear, but I fear if we move the telescope now onto another subject, we're not going to get anything of it. So I think we'll take one more of Andromeda, and then it's gone, and then we'll have to probably end the stream there, I think.
Decent.
I hope you've all had a great evening, though. I certainly have. It's the best evening I've had in a long time. Chatting to so many people and having a great time. So we'll see if this image comes out like that, which I think it will do. Then we'll have to call it a night. But thanks so much for tuning in. And I'm going to just check on my phone now and see when the next clear night is. See when we can possibly do this again. Can you find out when the next clear night is? I really don't know when my phone is then. Did you bring it in from outside? Yeah, there you go. That is basically Andromeda disappearing behind a tree. So thank you so much for all joining in. and let's just find out what's actually going to do. Come back with my phone. Did you find it?
Yep.
Oh, sweet. Okay, it's probably too cold now. Right, let's have a little look at the weather for tomorrow and the surrounding days, and see if I can give you a rough estimate to whether we'll be back on or not. Okay, so in Aylesbury over the next couple of days we've got a clear day on Friday. Tomorrow evening is looking good as well, actually. So there's a possibility tomorrow, and there's an even stronger possibility that Friday we could do some more streaming. And then we've got cloud for a whole week. So see if we can get another one in maybe tomorrow. See what time that cloud clears. It says evening and night, so that would be quite good. And Friday, and we'll see what goes on. Thank you very much for everyone for joining in and having fun with us tonight.